Good afternoon, Randomizer fans, and welcome back to the Final Fantasy Randomizer Tournament, the Chaos's Winter Carnival. I am Melee Wizard. I will be doing the talkie parts, and between myself and our restreamer Maple, we'll make sure all the items are lit up when they are supposed to. Anyway, we are here in a Game 2 of the Round of 8 matchup between ADR and Dengwoo. I believe Dengwoo took Game 1, so we'll see if he can wrap this up or if ADR can take us to a Game 3. So, we're having a bit of a disparity in our party setup so far. We do have a Forced Thief, and looks like Dengwoo is just going none Black Mage and seeing what we get from the Fiends, while ADR is taking a Fighter and Red Mage. Our blessings for the Thief have plus 800 gold, resists lightning, poison, and earth, but the malice of Red Wizard armor on promotion. The Fighter has plus 20 hit percent, the improved Thor hammer, which apparently is like double damage or some crazy thing like that, but at minus 10 vitality. The Red Mage starts with Inf 2, really nice, plus 20 strength but minus 15 health. The Black Mage is plus 10 vitality, plus 2 MDef per level, but minus 1 hit percent per level. Not much. I am not surprised that neither one took a White Mage, though. They do have plus 25 agility and plus 2 level 1 MP, but minus 4 max MP across the board. It's big oof for White Mage. No surprise they're not seeing one unless there's a lot of stuff that's White Mage locked. We probably won't even see one as a pickup post-Fiend. And as per usual, we do have requires 3 orbs. I don't believe there was any other weird shenanigans going on, so we should be seeing things underway any moment now. And if I read things right, the improved Thor hammer also makes you can equip it pre-promotion. So the name on ADR side is very much appropriate, and let's hope we find one. So our runner should be away any second now. There we go. Ooh. Going with the winter theme on ADR side, I like it. So, White Magic, we got... Well, we have Lamp, but not much else. Warp, Ice 2, and Temper on Black Magic. Okay, alright. Nice options. Ice 2 is a good early sweeper, and although I did see that black shirt in the inventory. Ooh, wood plus 2 for armor, that's good for the Thief. And Saber plus 5 for cheap as well. Oh man, we got some good early game gear here. And the silver plus 2 sword isn't bad either, though it's a little bit on the pricey side. Houses are a little expensive, but tents are cheap. Alright, so ADR heading off towards... we got runners heading off towards the Temple of Fiends. Dengwoo dealing with the bridge boss right off the bat. So it's an interesting decision to go with 2-man strats on Dengwoo's side. I don't remember if the characters that you get from Fiends, if they start at average party level or if they start at level 1, but at least these two party members should get some good experience in their early goings. And oh, that was crack on the wolves, and almost 33,000 gold in that first chest. Holy cow. And another free black shirt, because we don't have enough of those yet. Alright, cool. Okay, so they're... Okay, for Buddha blank spot, it's level 1. Okay. I thought as much, but I did want to spread false information. So I got 2 free sources of ice too, always nice. And ADR takes out Garland, and ADR is going for the bats. Dengwoo is not, getting the crown from the king and the ruby from the princess. And I apologize, I did not. I saw Chaos. It said Chaos can heal, so that's where our Cure 4 is. Right. So I'm curious to see if anyone will, if ADR will get that silver +2 for that fighter. Dengwoo making his way to Provoca, not bothering with Matoya for now. Right, level 2 white. Oh, there's Wall. And Bane, Zap, Slow 2 is eh. At least we got some Ice 2 from various sources, so at least we can do some damage, and taking out these pirates won't be any issue at all. What do we got from Vicky? We got the herb. Okay. Cheap heal potions, that's always nice. Ooh, cloth +5. Okay. So we can get to Elfland one of 2 ways. Looks like Dengwoo is gonna go through the canal system to likely pay a visit to Crescent Lake first on the way. Although the enemies on here might be a little bit rough, but with the black shirts in tow, hopefully they won't be too bad. I guess it might all depend on turn order. But hey, free experience, free levels, and ADR is heading back the other way. Interesting. And Dengwoo's going to ice? Huh. Okay, this is... I mean, yes, we have Warp. But, ooh boy, this is an interesting call here. He is fully stocked on heal potions, so at least should be able to make it through. Meanwhile, ADR finds a silver helmet and a bit of money. Pays respects to the Ro8 dwarf. And I saw I think that was a Vorpal -1 on Astos. And, ooh, Astos has Blaze. Oh, ow. That's a lot of pain and hurt in a dead party. Dengwoo has made it to the holy room in ice. But just gotta get by these images and wraiths. And I think he went down the wrong hole. Decides to check the trap tile at least. Just a bunch of gargoyles. No, he's okay. He's deciding to check check some trap chests here. And finds X-Cal plus 3. Wow. And a Bane Sword plus 2. Okay, and the key. Okay, so that was definitely a nice find. Getting the key at if Ding was able to get a fighter and can class change, that X-Cal will pay off big. And, ADR has decided to go to Marsh Cave. Let's see what the trap tile is here. Okay, got the mummies and birds on the trap tile. And deciding to zap the whole bunch. And did a good job of it, too. And gets the canal from Marsh. Ooh, gold bracelets for about 14k. Not bad. Life 2 and levels in white magic. And a whole lot of blah on black magic. Okay. And it's the ship. ADR has made it to Elfland. Let's see what the herb turn-in gives us. The chime. Alright. Level 3 black magic, not much. Level 3 white magic, there's Cure 4, but it's white magic locked, and Life 1, which I believe is block behind promotion. He gets Fog 2, about the only thing worthwhile in level 4 white. And Bracken Lock and Ice 3. Okay. So the thing, the chime isn't necessarily required, because we do only have to light 3 orbs. So it all depends on whether we find the cube first or Oxio first. Ooh, Pro Rings plus 4. Yo, you take that. Not that expensive either. And silver's plus 3 too. Still no vendor item yet, so it's pretty much down to Caravan, Gaia, and Onrak. Dengwoo deciding to go to Marsh before going to Astos. So getting the ship at Crescent Lake. Where does that spawn the ship at? Does it does it spawn it over at Elfland, or because I think the ship has to spawn in the inner sea, doesn't it? Yeah. There's the canal for Dengwoo. So between the ship and the canal, that's pretty much our means of traversing the world. And we do have the ruby, so we can. I believe there's a incentive item in Titan's Trove, and there's the one at Sarda as well. So at least we have 2 more spots where we could get the floater or something else of significance. And level 5, oh, there's Ruse. Not the best place for that. And Black Magic, there's our Saber, there's our Nuke. And lock behind promotion. Oh, yay, great. And, yep, Dengwoo finding out that Astos is red hot, but he's able to take it out. Yeah, and gets the Vorpal -1. But since he has the key here, and whoop, there's the floater. He has the key, he's able to check both the chests and these trap tiles. -2, a little bit of money. And in the party's condition, I don't blame him for not checking the trap tiles. Did ADR not go to Sard? Or he's okay, he got the floater, he's gonna get the airship and then go to check Sard. That makes sense. You know, Dengwoo checking the treasury. There's the Ruse stick. Okay. Nice find. And there is the cube. So there's our air Sky Palace access. The Pete's have Dark Touch. I don't know if the whole. I think there was a flag for like improved darkness that I don't know if that's on for this tournament, or at least not by default. And ADR is in the air, just shy of 16 minutes. Alright, what do we have from Sarda? It's the bottle. Okay. Well, we have the airship now, so we can go ahead and turn that in. And Dengwoo is deciding to walk this one. Okay. ADR deciding to just make a beeline to turn in the bottle. And one more check, and there's the adamant for about 11,000. Okay. And the Oxyale, so we just have to get the cube from the Corneria Treasury, and that's pretty much dungeons and go. Ah, and the loot from the Cardia Isles for ADR. And hello, lazy dwarves! TNT from the blacksmith. And one fetch quest turns into another. The crystal from adamant turns into TNT, turns into the crystal, which turns into what? Thankfully, Dengwoo does have enough for the adamant, so is able to buy that on the first pass. Wizard staff, money, and a pure potion in the treasure chest. And it's the slab at Montoya. Yeah, at this point, since you have so many dungeons available to you, although ADR definitely seems to be just knocking out all these item chains right away. Oh, but he is making a beeline for ice. That is, he doesn't know this yet, but that is a good decision. And with Dengwoo at the dwarves, we'll probably get a check of the armory here as well. And unfortunately, the treasury not having much. Really, aside from the key, the biggest thing Dengwoo has is probably that the X-Kyle that he got from Ice. And who knows if ADR is actually going to check that. Does get the key though, which is the important thing. Oh, okay, he's heading back down, so maybe he will check some of the stuff down here. ADR gets that X-Cal. Now all we need is the rat tail to be able to actually use it. Although if we happen to find that Thor's hammer, that will make that whole thing probably a bit moot. And looks like Dengwoo is trying to check in for perhaps a Tyro grind. Find an Ankylos first. Ooh, ribbon +3 on ADR side, and the opal bracelet. Oh, dang. Oh, and as Dengwoo finds the T-Rex. And a red dragon on this tile. And just a little bit of money, but the red dragon didn't seem too bad, leading off with a cure spell. And a ribbon from the slab turn-in. Ribbons are always nice, but if they roll, it's even better when they roll up. Question in chat, they started with one, and then they just happened to find one in Temple of Fiends. I didn't know you could have more than one, too. Dengwoo is diving the waterfall cave, probably hoping to find that tail. Cause I can't imagine that he'd be coming into here looking for the rod. Unfortunately, there was an earth on the eye tile. So ADR decides to take his little bit of XP from the red dragons and be on his way. Oh, Spectres of Trance. Ugh. That's not good. And there's Glance in there too. Oh boy. Okay, one good zap took out most of them. And ADR is checking the trapped house in Temple of Fiends. Just some images. And a pro cape. Zeus, and there is the tail in Waterfall. And ADR finds the power bonk in Temple of Fiends. Ooh, big find. And so by process of elimination, we know that the rod is in Ordeals, and we will likely not be seeing it. As you know, Dengwoo has pretty much everything he needs. Just go through the Fiend dungeons, 1, 2, 3, and be on our way to chaos. And ADR is making the same routing decision, and will like what he sees, especially since he's got that X-Cal. Now the question becomes, what party members are we going to find here in these Fiend dungeons? One benefit of having all this ice magic, the red dragons and Gasties are less of an issue to deal with. I'm not gonna say it's a non-issue because it's a grass dragon, but only one Spectre in this group for ADR, so that's not so bad, and is able to get away quickly as well. And ooh, Dengwoo takes a wipe. Was that to lobsters or was that something else? I didn't quite see. Although, an interesting thing, ADR has been taking more fights than Dengwoo has. As such, the level difference between our two runners really isn't that great. Dengwoo's at level 15, while ADR is at level 14 with a 4-man group, and ADR is gonna go ahead and promote right now. Let's see what other stuff we find here. Well, there's another Pro Cape. Copper +3. Dragon +3. And that's about it. Ooh, a white shirt there for Dengwoo. Okay, I didn't see that before. Oh boy, Sea Trolls have Blizzard. And the lobsters hit hard. Oh, and Dengwoo gets kicked out again. And ADR gets his second ribbon. Unfortunately, still no access to Life 2, but Heal 3's not bad. I don't think we had seen Fast yet. Ooh, there's a Pro Ring +4. The free Pro Ring, though. I think we already got as many Pro Rings as much as Dengwoo needs, at least, at his current party. Okay, so Fast has got to be in Gaia, then. Since I don't think we saw it in any of the shops there. And looks like ADR is gonna take that grind with the T-Rex on the second encounter. Although, I don't think... Does ADR not... Does, Okay, I was about to say... Did he not have the X-Cal equipped? And Dengwoo has made it to Kraken. Takes a swing. First Brack misses. And the Black Mage is dead. Oh boy. And he's just gonna keep... Bane Sword or bust. Oh, the crit goes through. And the Bane Sword gets the job done. Dengwoo makes it past Kraken. Sees that White Mage there, says no thanks, and moves on. Question in chat. Yes, I believe Deng did win game 1. And also now Dengwoo's going ahead and do that promotion thing now. Not that he has that much that... I mean, I guess they can equip the black shirt, but that's on the Black Wizard. But that's about it, considering that the ninja can only use red wizard armor. I see Dengwoo. Did Dengwoo just drop the other black shirt? And ADR is deciding to go to Sky as his first dungeon option. Not bothering to check much of anything. Given that he's got Power Bonk, 2 ribbons, and an X-Cal +3. Probably won't need a heck of a lot else. Oh, then there was Fast in Gaia level 7. Question in chat, no, this is not specific orbs, at least not yet, so they can do whichever 3 orbs they want to do. So ADR is checking some of these chests. Light Axe +5, okay. Not a bad find. Probably might be better than whatever the ninjas got right now. Dengwoo's into the lower 20s on levels now. As ADR's group hits level 20 even. So yeah, rolling 2-man hasn't really helped Dengwoo on the level front that much. But if he's gonna be taking this T-Rex grind, that may change for a moment. But ADR is taking fights. Some of these fights are worth a good bit, especially stuff like the Eye. That was a good 5,500 from those rock galls. I wonder what Dengwoo will do, depending on regarding his party composition later on. Whether he's just gonna keep 2-man for the long haul, or if he'll at least try to get something on a character or two, depending on what we see here behind Tiamat and Carrie. Because even, and I understand the decision to not take the White Mage after Kraken, but you know what? having a source of reviving is not a bad thing. Yeah, well, I guess this mindset I have, that's why I'm here talking about the game instead of actually playing it. And looks like there's a black, or I guess it'll be a black wizard behind Tiamat. I think ADR is gonna be fine with the party he's got. Tempering up the knight. Damage poison rolling its way through. And the Brack broken into pieces. Tiamat is down, and ADR is lighting up his first orb. ADR, happy to take that one T-Rex fight, but is just gonna move on to, I assume, Sea Shrine. So now the moment for question for Dengwoo is how high is he gonna take this ninja? Is that 39? Oh. Question chat, yes, there was a black mage behind Tiamat. So, Dengwoo did have some struggles here in Sea Shrine. Let's see if ADR encounters any similar issues with those stupid lobsters. Great, so the Arsa Hags have a script. What? Great way to kill time. Yeah, that is a question. So I guess at this point, if ADR is checking chess, it's a question of what would he be looking for, and he is definitely not going towards the room that has the white shirt in it. And the ninja's up to level 49, almost to 50. And he's just, he's deciding now is the time to head up. And ADR makes it to Kraken rather quickly. Dengwoo ended up baning the Kraken. Let's see how we fare otherwise. When actually facing him straight up, though, with a fasted and tempered knight. Yeah. Wasn't a bane, but it was definitely a darn near insta-kill. So that's 2 fiends down for ADR. I assume that he's gonna go head over to Volcano since we can't finish Earth with what we currently have. And we got ourselves a race here. Because Dengwoo will be finishing off Sky rather soon, and they'll both be pretty much in the same dungeon. Or they'll be just behind ADR, just having a level 50 ninja. That didn't do a heck of a lot to this team. That's okay. No access to fast, no access to... Wait, no, Temper did roll, I think. Temper was what, level 2? I think ADR's levels around like the mid 24, 25, somewhere in there. Alright, Temper was level 1. Right. But EMAT does go down. Dengwoo Lights Orb number 2. And we'll likely be entering Volcano right as ADR gets to carry. Not even bothering to revive the... Not even bothering to go revive the Black Mage. Gary throwing out fire too. Oh, there's the reviving the Black Wizard. Okay. Fast was 7. And Carrie goes down. And that is a fighter behind Carrie. So, I believe ADR did check the bats the first time through, and I didn't catch a lot of it, but I believe I saw that Chaos did have Cure 4. So at least we know where that is. I'm not sure if Dengwoo would take a character considering... unless he's doing it to replace the ninja or the Black Mage, the Black Wizard, it's going to be coming in at level 1. So... it's not going to be in addition, it's going to be a replacement, though that Age of Shield is an interesting thing. Yeah, the knight only gets levels if it's replacing either the ninja or the Black Wizard. If it's replacing one of the nuns, it's coming in at 1. Oh, okay, so at some point Dengwoo got a Sun Sword +3. I did not see that. Definitely an improvement over that Bane Sword. $14 hits, still for 557. Okay. Oh, and 2 hits and carries down. And is replacing the ninja with the knight. Okay. Does still have that X-Cal, I believe, so there is that. And ADR makes it to Lich 2. Yeah, I don't believe he's... I think he was just rearranging the armor. I don't think he's rearranged the weapons yet. Hits 883 and carry 2 is down. And about, I believe ADR has about a 4-minute lead going into Topher, because I think he came in at around the 45-minute mark. Ambushing Waters, great. Alright, so Kraken 2. If we're gonna have a big barrier here in Topher, it will likely be here. Let's see what we get. Oh, there's nuclear. Everyone survives. Over 600 without even buffs on it. That's pretty good. And yeah, another 780, and down goes Kraken. Didn't see much, but the nuclear could be enough. Alright, Tiamat 2. Starting off with Lit 2, okay. And a Fire 3, okay. Hits for 592, alright. And the nuke for 150, Tiamat's still up. 415 still up. And 186 from the nuke, and Tiamat 2 is down. Alright. ADR has made it to chaos. Starting up with the ruses and the buffing and all that other good stuff. As Dengwoo runs over a speed bump. And just tempering the night. 6 hits for 903. And Chaos not hitting for too much. Throwing out a Quad X, okay. And 1,037, okay, that's about 1,900 damage now so far. Chaos misses, and 1,477, down goes Chaos, and ADR wins this race with an official racetime.gt time of 52 minutes and 12 seconds. GG. Let's see if we can, Oh, okay, I was about to ask if they were coming for review, and, ADR is already here. Hello, and GG.
Hello, thanks.
So, what were your first thoughts on this Steve? Particularly your party composition. I see you went the required thief and then fighter red black.
Yeah, I figured I really like having a fighter. You never know what Topher's gonna bring you, and a fighter can handle almost anything you throw at it. So I really do like having one along. And then the red mage, I love my red mages too, and the white mage didn't look particularly appealing. Even though it turns out life and tier 4 are all white mage locked, I'm still happy enough with having triple temper going into Topher.
Yeah, it turns out you two definitely went into different directions pretty much right after Provoca. Dengwoo ended up right after Provoca heading straight for ice and managed to get the key, while you went in the other direction.
I actually figured that would be a difference. I like to go back towards Elfland, and a lot of players have been going down towards Ice and Crescent. And once I picked up the ship, I'm like, oh, if you went that way, that's gonna cost me a couple of minutes.
Yeah, and really, I think one of the biggest things that made the difference here was Dengwoo went in with two-man strats. Went with thief, black mage, and switched in the fighter after carry. And after you're leveling up the ninja to level 50. While that grind took some time, probably the biggest difference was when Dengwoo went through Sea Shrine, and the lobsters kicked him out about 2 or 3 times.
Ooh, that hurts.
So that gave you time to catch up, because it was around that time where you were going through Waterfall and getting yourself ready to go into Sky. And just like that, Dengwoo finishes Beats of Chaos with the level 50 knight with, I assume that was Excal. I don't remember I don't know if you switched that or not. But
Yeah, it was that scale.
yep, finishes with an official time of 55:07.
That was so close. I went into this figuring me and Dane Woods maybe 50-50 if I'm having a good day. And, after losing game one, you feel a little bit behind just going into the game. And so I'm jittery through the whole last half, and like no question, he was only a couple minutes back. That could have easily swung the other way.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially with the that time it took to level up the ninja to level 50. That might have swung it, but who knows how things would have gone if he didn't make that grind, because you basically went through all of Sky with just the one. Thankfully everything went well in that regard.
Yeah, going one or two man is a risky play. When you have a full party of four, you can always dan a couple if you want to. Now,
Mhm.
I'm not very good at danning people, so I try to avoid grinding like that because I'll spend forever on it. But you do have the option, and then you can pick them back up. So when you go none, it's a risky play, but it is high reward if you can play it well. And it looks like Dane Wood played it well.
Yeah, there's just one decision here, one decision there, a couple of wipes in Sea Shrine, and that's really what made the difference in this race. Uh, let's see if I don't know if Dengwu is coming in for an interview or not. And there was also, in the end, both of you kind of had more or less the same gear. You both found the Excal. Um, you found that second ribbon in ice, while Dengwu did not. I believe Dengwu found a sun sword going through volcano that you didn't get. So just it was just a little thing here and there. But by and large, you guys more or less had the same stuff. Party composition aside.
Yeah, there is a number of quality items on the way at Cal plus 3. A spare ribbon, the power bonk was pretty easy to find, a ruse stick. So the seed was pretty generous with regard to items. Except when it came to knight armor, didn't see much of that.
Yeah, didn't see much of that either. But at least, yeah, I think there was the opal bracelet was there to be had as well. I forget where that was now, though. Or I know that was an ice as well, same place you found the second ribbon. And I don't think Dengwoo got the power bonk out of Topher either. So
Well, looks like he didn't need it.
yeah. And meanwhile, Dengwoo found the white shirt in the Sharknado floor in Sea Shrine.
Oh, that's
So
the one I walked right past, wasn't it?
yeah, it was in the bottom left room.
But by then I was reasonably happy with items anyway, and
Right. Yeah,
so
you did
just go
have the
go
root.
go.
You did have the ruse stick, so at least you
Yeah.
had some way of getting evasion. No word from Dengwoo, so I don't know if he's going to be coming in here. So we might be wrapping things up here in a minute. But with this win, you are forcing a game three against Dengwoo. So do you have any thoughts of maybe doing some weird shenanigans with the flag set for that one, or are you just gonna think it just, or are you just gonna play it by ear?
Oh, we'll see what how we feel in the race time room. Usually, if he proposes something silly, I'll give it a try at least once. But we'll see what happens when the time comes.
Hmm.
I wasn't seriously expecting game three, so it's a bit of a surprise. I think we're probably going to schedule for Saturday again and see how it goes then.
All right then. Let me see if there's I don't know where the schedule is. So I know there's at least one other race going on today. I just have to find it.
Ales and pickles and beer at 8:30. That's gonna be a good game.
Yep, that it looks like that's on perhaps one of the speed gaming channels. Yep, it is going to be on. Is at 8:30 Eastern. Ale versus Pickles and Beer, Game One, on Speed Gaming. So that should be an interesting one.
There's been so many great races in this tournament already, and it's not even over yet. We've got so many good ones still to come.
Oh
It's gonna be
yeah,
so much
definitely.
fun.
So I guess any final thoughts?
I want to say GG's to Dengwoo, and like I said, I wasn't super confident going into this. It's hype to get into game three, and thank you for running this during the afternoon as well, and for everyone for coming in and watching with us today.
Yep. Yep. So and many thanks to Maple for doing the restreaming. Without him, we wouldn't be here doing this. Uh, so I guess until next time, this is Melee Wizard, and have a nice day.